Hello, my name is Alistair. I'm a professional software developer, many years, and today we're going to talk about optimizing our entity framework usage. Now, there's a lot you can do and a lot that is kind of out of your hands. We're going to be only scratching the surface of what you can actually do, but there are some tips in here and some nice to know things that I'm going to share with you because I'm nice like that. Anywho, so optimization is primarily about limiting how much data you get, so you only get the data you actually need. So I'm going to create a new endpoint because for some reason I decided to well, get a web API and not a console app, which would have been smarter. So let's say that I have this movie database that I have absolutely spammed for the sake of this little exercise. So there's a lot of movies in here now. There's actually also a lot of actors with the same name. We can view data. So there's a ton of those. Anywho, doesn't matter. We're going to be working with movies. Now let's say I want a list of the movie titles. So let's do an endpoint where we do a list of string. And we call it optimization. Cool. So what we could do is go here, say go movies, and go demo context movies to list. Now we have all the movies, but we know we don't need that. What we need is the titles. So limiting the amount of data you're asking will help you save huge amounts of data and time in the long run. So what we can do is go select and say that we want only the title. So now we have a list of strings, and we can return that. And everything should be good. So let's try and run it and see what happens. Optimization. There's something wrong there. Anyway, doesn't matter. And let's execute. And we get just the movie titles. And we get all of them. So that's, I think it's more than 2,000 records we just blast out like this. Now, we save a lot of data by saying we only want the title. And using the select, we can kind of pick out what we want. Now, maybe we don't want all the movies. Maybe we only want the first 100. So we can say take 100. This is a basic link. So there's no magic going on here. We might want to have pagination, so we can say skip. We can do int skip int take as a parameters, and we can say take is take and skip is skip. So in this way, we with parameters can say that we want to skip the first 100 and then take 100. While doing this, we again severely limit how much data we're querying for, and that will limit the load, and that will limit the memory usage, which is clever and kind of what we want. Cool, makes sense, right? Easy peasy. Nothing really special in this. So it is, when it comes to optimization, it is really a question about thinking. Just as you would if you're doing normal SQL. You only select the columns that you want. You only take the amount of data that you want. Something you can do. So something you can do as well that will save quite a bit of data is adding as node tracking. Now this can be done globally, but in this case let's just do it under statement. And basically Entity Framework tracks all transactions with the database, and it does that in order to handle it in regards to updating and saving data. But if you're only fetching data from the database, you don't really need that tracking, and it is an overhead of about 30% memory usage, and you can get rid of it really easy with as no tracking. Whoop. And there we go. So now we have severely limited the amount of data or memory usage for this statement. Nifty, if you didn't know it already, as no tracking. Now, it's only to be used if you are not going to manipulate the data. You're gonna want it if you have the ambition of updating or manipulating the result set here. So let's just try and run it so you can see what I was actually talking about. So try it out. We'll skip 100, we'll take 100, and we will execute. And we get our result set of 100. So that's basically it. There is, of course, a lot more you can do to optimize, and it's all about turning the dials back and forth until you find something that actually works well for you. But really basic, as no tracking. Remember that when you're reading, select only what you want, take only what you need. Easy peasy. And you can use LINQ to achieve that. Hope you found this information useful. If you did, please do leave a like and do subscribe. And I will see you soon for another upload.